the sun, laughing, having fun with all the people that she knows. And if the situation should keep us separated, you know the world won't fall apart, and you will free the beautiful bird that's caught inside your heart. Can't you hear her? She cries so loud, has a wild note over water and cloud. That's the way it's gonna be, little darling. We'll be riding on the horses, yeah, yeah, way up in the sky, little darling. And if you fall, pick you up, pick you up. You will grow, and until you go, I'll be right there by your side. And even then, whisper the wind, and she will carry up your right. I hear all the people of the world in one bird's lonely cry. See them trying every way they know how to make their spirit fly. Can't you see him? He's down on the ground. It's a broken wing, looking all around. That's the way it's gonna be, little darling. You go riding on the horses, yeah, yeah, way up in the sky, little darling. Oh, and if you fall, pick you up, pick you up. That's the way it's gonna be, little darling. You go riding on the horses, yeah, yeah, way up in the sky, little darling. And if you fall, pick you up, pick you up.
That's the way it's gonna be, little darling. You go riding on the horses, yeah,
Pick it
yeah.
up,
Way up in the sky, little darling.
don't you worry about a thing.
And if you fall, I'll pick you up, I'll pick you up. That's the way it's gonna be, little darling. You go riding on the horses, yeah, yeah. Way up in the sky, little darling. And if you fall, I'll pick you up, I'll pick you up. That's the way it's gonna be, little darling. You go riding on the horses, yeah, yeah. Way up in the sky, little darling. If you fall, I'll pick you up, I'll pick you up.
Well, there's a little boy waiting at the counter of a corner shop. He's been waiting down there, waiting half a day. They never ever see him from the top. He gets pushed around, knocked to the ground. He gets to his feet and he says, "What about me? It isn't fair. I've had enough now. I want my share. Can't you see? I want to live, but you just take more than you give." Well, there's a pretty girl serving at the counter of a corner shop. She's been waiting back there, waiting for a dream. Her dreams walk in and out, they never stop. Well, she's not too proud to cry out loud. She runs to the street and she screams, "What about me? It isn't fair. Nobody's changed, nobody's been saved, and I'm feeling cold and alone. I guess I'm lucky, I smile a lot, but sometimes I wish for more. So you won't escape from these things I wanna say. I wanna thank you for the privilege. I wanna thank you for the pain. I'll be handing you the ashes with a thank you for the game. We stood on the balcony and we watched it together. We were Monak
they're chasing butterflies down sad English streets. You wander over sleeping bodies. You step lightly. Oh, the snow on the ground lets you pass by without a sound. One last look before you disappear. Walk away. Don't take no for an answer. Walk away. Turn a blind eye to it all. Let sleeping dogs lie down in Queensway.
Everything
by the jetty landing, where the pontoons bump and spray. All the others read and standing as the Manly ferry cuts its way to Circular Quay. Hear the captain blow his whistle. So long she's been away. I miss our early morning restaurant. Not a very happy way to start the day. She don't like that kind of behavior. She don't like that kind of behavior. So throw down your guns. Don't be so reckless. Throw down your guns. Don't be so like Scots of the Antarctic. Base camp too far away. Russian sub beneath the Arctic. Burke and Wills and camels, initials in the tree. She don't like that kind of behavior. She don't like that kind of behavior. So
cold steel rails in front of me. My steel city left behind, yeah. Got miles and miles of miles to go. Well, it's another lonely night, and I see that tunnel up ahead is gone. It opens up and swallows me whole, yeah, yeah. Can't see the line at the other end now. But sometime it's a gotta show. I see my light shining through shadows. I've got the time to say to my friend, hey, hey, friend, that this ain't no easy road. But it's the way I must travel. Even if I have to go alone. Well, I've seen the dreams of a broken man, broken, shattered, and torn, yeah, yeah. Have to stand on my own 2 feet, 'cause sometime my day has got a dawn. I see my light shining through shadows. I see the days coming. Won't have to wait no more, no. I feel the razor burning through my open door. Shine, turns into a week. I don't know my direction, and I just can't get no sleep. 'Cause this petty ego is driving on a 2-lane street. It won't be long before we ride down a losing street, yeah. I see my light shining through, yeah, I said, well, I see my light shining through, my light is shining through, I see the light.
stay